How's it going, everyone? This is Daniel, and in this video, we're going to be talking about Tesla stock. We're going to go over some huge bullish news for Tesla. We have Morgan Stanley analyst Adam Jones stating he's seeing massive potential for Tesla as we go into 2022. We're going to be talking about why he sees Tesla going to the upside and why he raised his price targets. We're also going to be talking about the overall stock market. Was today the beginning of the Santa Claus rally that we're expecting? We're going to be talking about it in detail in this video coming up. As you can see over here, we have Tesla stock is sitting at $938.53. We're up 4.29%, which is really good. We opened up at $916. For the first 1 hour, we sold off and we went below $900. The low that we made was around $886. And then we slowly recovered to the upside. So when you look at the overall stock market too, we had a super bullish day for the overall stock market. Of course, Tesla being one of the best performing stocks that did pretty well today. Was today the beginning of the Santa Claus rally?
Historically, today is the day that the Santa Claus rally starts. It worked even during 2007 to 2009, so it's hard to doubt. The futures are looking positive this morning. Are you a believer?
Yes, I am. Definitively. The work that I was using is from the great market historian Larry Williams. And we went over every single year during this period. And if you bought today and you just held on even for 6 days, you made money almost every single year. It is uncanny. And remember, even in 2018, when Powell was talking about lockstep 3, you still made money. So you're dealing with some of the toughest years, and it worked. It is hard to go against something that's been right every time that's made you money. Sometimes it makes you laugh.
Just to be clear, it's a short-term trade from today to New Year's, or today. What's the time frame, the window?
It is a short-term trade. It is a short-term trade, although then you start getting into positive seasonality in January. But I think what's interesting is that we've had this downturn, and the Santa Claus rally would dictate that the downturn is now over.
As you saw from the video, historically, the stock market performs very, very good as we approach the New Year's. If we can continue to go up and up, we see a massive Tesla potential move to the upside. Of course, the other important thing we need to be watching out for is Elon Musk selling, and he has not done any kind of sales. The last sale that he did was on December 16. So we definitely need to be watching out for any more sales coming in, because we can easily lose this 4% gain if he decides to unload his shares. He only has 3 million shares left, but we'll see what he's going to be doing as we approach this new year. Later on, we're going to be talking about a detailed breakdown for Tesla stock. Looking at the chart, we're going to go a detailed breakdown of the price action for Tesla stock and what to expect. Now, when you look at the massive news for Tesla, super bullish news is that Morgan Stanley analyst Adam Jones is seeing a massive potential for Tesla as we go into 2022. You know, he has been coming in the past and being an advocate for Tesla. He had a price target for Tesla at around $900, but as of December, he raised it to $1,200, which is really good. And he is a top auto analyst. So that is massive bullish news for Tesla. In the past videos, we talked about several analysts that have been coming back to back stating their concerns for Tesla. And now we're seeing a top analyst coming in and saying that he is looking at a massive move for Tesla as we go into 2022. So that is super good. So in the past, he's come on and CNBC talked about why he's super bullish on Tesla stock, why he is recommending a Tesla, why he raised his price targets, what he sees. So the recent interview that he did was around a month ago, but he raised some fantastic points for Tesla. So we're going to be watching that video, and then I'm going to come back and we're going to be looking at detailed breakdown of Tesla's stock price action. We're going to be talking about that in detail, but first, let's check out this video.
Among the items that you think the market is underestimating, Adam, is manufacturing and scale, and I feel like they go hand in hand. Are we going to get any sort of glimmers of this, particularly what you mentioned as being the gigapress, the notion that an entire chassis could be made out of a single piece of material? I mean, that would be incredible.
Isn't that bonkers? I mean, that's what this guy wants to do. So while other car companies try to look at ways of how can they use their existing body shop and robots and line, they look at something like GigaPress and they think we can't do anything with it. How did Elon do that? And believe me, they're all tearing down the Model Y and looking at what he's doing with the back half of the chassis and thinking, how does he do the whole thing? Elon can kind of experiment and use each new factory as a chance to optimize automation, vertical integration, and these, really profound things, right? Again, it harkens back to the moving assembly line. And what we might have already had the Model T moment in electric, but we haven't had the moving assembly line revolution of manufacturing that took the car down to $3,000 in today's dollars from 80. And so Elon is, I think the good judge of whether he's successful is, can you get a car that can go on sale in India? If Elon Musk is doing a selfie with Modi, talking about turning India into a renewable superstate for a $15,000 car in India, that, among a wide range of things, would be all right, yeah, now you're getting serious.
Adam, it's Karen. Thanks so much for being on. Can anyone or any group of companies, Ford, GM, VW together, catch up with Tesla in the next decade?
Well, it's going to be real hard in their current form. We don't want to count them out. There's a lot of invested capital in Detroit, in Nagoya, and Munich, and elsewhere. And they'll certainly get some support of the local governments and policies. I think Elon would like to see those companies like that and others thrive and do well. I think he knows that he's not trying to destroy them. I think that he's making them better. And you could look see how Volkswagen's talked about that too, and he's given time to them and others. So in their current form, very, very challenging because of the skills transferability. But I think they occupy different risk rewards. I think survival would be a good case, and then something that can keep up with the stock market could be excellent. But if you really want to be a compounder that can have unlimited access to capital and get the best people solving the hardest problems, decarbonization and autonomy, it's very, very tough to hang with Tesla. To this point, no one else, we don't see, to this point, has not happened.
AJ, they put a lot of eggs in the China basket. Is that concerning given what's going on there?
Yes, I think expectations around China have been dialed back a lot. I think that the narrative over the next few quarters will be growth outside of China. India, Vietnam, Eastern Europe, the UK, ASEAN, maybe even Oz, Australia, it's possible. So I think that geographic diversification outside of China is where you're going to see. And then also vehicle platforms and vehicle models. I mean, they just unveiled an ATV. We're looking for multiple body styles.
Before we talk about a detailed breakdown of Tesla stock, technical analysis, the price action, I would really appreciate if you subscribe to the channel. We have more than 90% of people that watch the channel not subscribe yet, so I really appreciate if you subscribe, turn on the notification bell. I would really appreciate it. So as you can see right here, we have Tesla stock that bounced back pretty good today, 4.29%. So we bounced back above the $900, which is really good. We tested, we're trying to test the $875 area. We went below it, but we closed above this $900, which is really, really good. So on my previous video, I asked some questions about, okay, how do you determine, these important price levels when you're looking at Tesla stock? So I determined, this $900 price level was because that, in the past, back in January, Tesla stock was trying to break out to the upside, and it had some issues going above $900. Back in January and February, right around over here, it tested the $900 area, a few times, and it rejected. And we also tried to come up and we go back to $900, and we have another price level that we rejected several times, which is that $875. So that's why I picked the $900, because it was the previous all-time highs price level that we reached, and we rejected it a few times. And I also picked the $875 area because this was the price point level that it got rejected several times too. And the other level we need to watch is if we get a breakdown of Tesla stock, there is a gap over here. In the past, we talked about, okay, there is going to be potential gap fill that can happen for Tesla, and we filled the gap. So in the near future, of course, and right now, we're seeing Santa Claus rally, Santa stepping in, and we're seeing some bullish signs for Tesla in the short term. But if we get, Elon Musk unloading his shares. He still has 3 million shares left. We can easily come back and retest the $900 and break down. I'm not saying that's going to happen, but there is some selling pressure that happens when Elon Musk sells. We get this huge red days where it's like 4% down day, 3% down day. That is when we see a big drop on Tesla stock. So the short-term price prediction for Tesla, we heard that, okay, Santa is stepping in, is coming in, and we might see a world stock market rally to the upside unless we see, Elon Musk coming in and selling his shares. We might potentially see Tesla stock to go up. So we're going to be in this range between $1,000 to $900, worst case scenario, $875 for the next few days as we go into 2022. And if Elon Musk decides, to sell his shares and finish selling his shares as quick as possible, you might see a breakdown below, this price point level and get a gap fill over here, $850 to $843. So that is like the worst case scenario. But right now, everything seems kind of nice. As of today, we have this massive upgrade from Morgan Stanley. We have the Santa Claus rally that took the worst stock market to the upside. So we don't have to really worry. The worst case scenario is going to be staying in this range between $1,000 to $875. We're going to be staying in this range for the next few days as we go into 2022. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. If you want to get 5 free stocks from Momo, sign up. There's a Christmas special going on. They're giving 5 free stocks, so check out the link in the description box below. Also, the link is pinned in the comment section below too. But I'll catch you guys on another video. Have a wonderful day.